Olá meus caros, bem-vindos ao Detonado de Assassin's Creed 3. Hoje não tem Brotherhood, sinto muito, tem 3. Porque, bem... Porque sim. Sinto muito, mas enfim. Vamos lá, o que eu fiquei de fazer, sem perder muito tempo, vamos conversar com todo mundo. Porque é por isso que a gente sai com o Desmond, sabe? Pra ouvir os outros falar, não o Desmond, né? Vamos lá, falar com o pai dele.
Yes? Just thought I'd, say hi.
You have more important things to do right now.
Jesus, Dad.
What? What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Hi, son. How are you? What have you been up to?
I know what you've been up to. Nothing. You wasted away in some shitty apartment with a pointless job, while the rest of us were out there fighting to make a difference.
You are such an asshole. Are you thinking about hitting me again? Because this time, I will hit back.
Let's just get back to work, okay?
Que cuzão, velho, meu Deus, cara. Desmond não é nenhuma flor que se cheira, mas meu Deus, hein, cara. Credo. Cadê a... Ah, lá.
What are you working on?
Lots of different stuff. If you're going into the field, we need a way to keep tabs on you and stay in touch. Hacking into local security systems won't cut it.
Thanks.
For what?
I don't know. Everything. You sacrificed a lot for me. You and Sean both.
So fuck
You
is.
upgraded the Animus, you helped train me, pulled me out of that coma. You put all that work into the database to help me solve Clay's puzzles. I know I haven't been the easiest person to work with, and I'm sorry for that. I just want you to know that even if I'm shitty at showing it, I appreciate everything
Parvalhão,
you've done.
ele falou que eu sou um bosta.
You really think we'll finally get some answers down here?
Maybe. Talking to the first Civ has always been a pain in the ass, though.
Imagine what it must be like for them.
What do you mean?
They've been separated from us by tens of thousands of years. A completely different language and culture. Possessed of an intelligence vastly superior to our own. We're lucky they've communicated as much as they have.
É,
I
pois
don't know
é.
why they had to make this all so complicated. I mean, if they need something from me, they should just come out and say it.
I've been wondering about that myself. I get the sense Juno and Minerva didn't exactly see eye to eye. I'm studying everything I can get my hands on, but maybe you'll find something down here that can shed light on the mystery. What happened between them, and why?
É.
What do you think's behind that door?
Nossa,
No
muito
idea.
texto.
Do you think it can save us?
The first Civ seemed to think so.
What if it's dangerous?
It's not like we have a lot of alternatives.
Well, we could... I don't know, warn the president?
And what's he gonna do? Who's to say he isn't in bed with Abstergo? Seems everyone is these days.
A Minerva lá.
What if we went to them? To Abstergo, I mean.
Thought about it, actually. Showing them what we've seen, trying to work together. They must know so much more than we do, but
What is it?
it's possible they know exactly what's going to happen. That they want it to happen.
Totalmente
I mean,
isso.
for all we know, they're hiding out in bunkers right now, waiting for the world to end. And then when it's all over, out they come. Ready to take control.
God, I hope you're wrong.
So do I, Rebecca. So do I.
Ixi,
Alright, I should be
obrigado,
getting
hein?
back to work.
Tá bom. Mas ela some na hora que eu chego. E aí, cadê o Sean? Tem que falar com o Sean. Eu gosto de ver as conversas deles, mesmo que seja um pouco tedioso. Cadê o Sean? Ah, ele tá lá perto do... Essa corrida do Desmond é legal. E aí, Sean,
Would
beleza?
you look at that?
What is it?
If I had to guess, I would say it's a counter. And judging from the iconography, I think it's safe to say when that's emptied, the end begins. Hello, Desmond. How's things?
Same old. Another day, another ancestor.
Who'd have thought you'd have a Templar in your family tree?
I think
Pois
he
é.
started out as an assassin. They must have turned him.
Right you are, in fact. I've been reviewing our archives, and it appears that Haytham's father was indeed an assassin. Which means he was likely one too, at least for a little while.
What else
No.
did you find?
That fella from the opera, Reginald Birch, Grand Master of the London chapter of Templars, he and Haytham's father, a man named Edward, Well, they were long-time rivals. Now, it appears Birch got his hands on Hatham at a rather young age. Worked his wiles to convince Hatham to switch sides. Wonder how he did it. I'll see if I can't dig up more. Honest answer, please, Desmond. Do you think we're getting out of this alive?
I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty tall order. If the first Civ couldn't save the world, how the hell are we supposed to swing it?
We have some time.
We have less than 2 months. They had decades and a lot more resources. And the worst part is we knew this was coming for, what, hundreds of years?
History repeats, it seems. The first Civ was so busy with their war against us, no one even noticed what was happening. We get advance warning and then fall to fighting with the Templars. Lovely.
Hopefully, whatever's behind that door will make a difference.
And if it doesn't, well, at least we tried. Back to work I go. You should consider doing the same.
Né, vocês sabem que eu não falo muito nas cutscenes porque eu também tô vendo, né, a história, né? Espero que vocês não se importem. Vamos lá, vamos dar uma passeada por aqui porque eu não olhei ainda. Vamos ver. Ah, o pai do...
Stop wasting time.
Meu Deus, pai do... Uou, peraí, what the fuck? Maravilha.
In the beginning, when we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew,
Nossa, a
with
legenda
all
tá
we
ruim de ler.
had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
Como assim? Confuso. Boiei total. O que a Minerva tava falando, velho? Lá é Minerva, né? Isso aqui não era a Juno, pelo menos. Complicado. Oh. Caralho. Aí. Tá, o que que tem aqui, velho? Ah, meu Deus, de novo.
If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it.
What?
Already we could generate
Esse cara aí voltou.
fields to protect us in times
Tá
of
laser? What the
strife.
fuck?
But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world. We lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A 6th, an 8th, a 10th, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
What the fuck is that conversa? Sério? What? Minerva é pura Dorgas, cara. Ah, ok, né? Oh meu Deus, parede invisível. E esse negócio aqui? Ah, pelo jeito não tem muito o que fazer aqui mesmo. Não, peraí, tem essa entrada aqui, que é isso? Ah, eu fico aqui em cima, né? E ali? Aqui tem alguma coisa. Não, tem que voltar mesmo. Não tem nada aqui não. Vamos pro ânimos, aí. Eita, pega. Vamos lá, cadê o ônibus? Vamos para o Connorzinho.
Alright, here goes.
Undan nizero het stanyo.
What the fuck?
Awira awa unte yard on jadagu. Toner warda nagara de. Desajera nero niha. Nekti yate huwayata nekera. Azekante jajera oni. Nekti ya otena de gari wastakwe. Agungwe da sunga wan nordun kwedzi niot nesagode ogunga. Zewajera sriat dizax ne heitham. Raganero kwakwe unte zini togwenyo. Nekzi ohando yo hawihtu ya de haganerakwe. Zinuer ro jokwa templar alguego tadinyaro darhox. Ne auha at getsanis. Zigat get sun ariya a higun sagandanu agat gato zine sagar.